I'm gonna take a few minutes to get this shared. If you're watching this on the replay, probably best to skip ahead a few minutes. All right, gonna get this shared on Twitter and in the Discord. Oops. What's up? What's up, guys? How we doing? All right, so I'm not sure anyone will be joining me tonight, just like yesterday, solo. But as always, any questions you guys have, let me know. This is always a good time. So thank you to the 9 people who are here so far, and anyone else watching this on the replay, and those who will be joining soon. Said, what's up, Gio? Good to see you in here. What expiration date to set for beauty products if it doesn't say, but you know Amazon will eventually ask for it? I think they ask for it when you list it, but you can check with the manufacturer and the brand. But that's weird that they would ask for one that it doesn't have on the package. Check the package again. Kellen, what's up? Julian, good to have you here. Absolutely, you are every day. No, definitely not every day. But as much as possible, definitely. So thank you for being here. Yep. So let me know what questions you guys have. As well, if you're a beginner looking to get started, I'm gonna put a link in the comments. We posted a Buy Box Bandits episode today that was all about making your first 1,000 on Amazon. You see here, right here, yep, 11 hours ago. So if you're interested in getting a really concise breakdown on how to get started, you can check out that. I'll put the stream here, yep, Buy Box Bandits. There's that. I'll probably put a link in the comments here, yeah. What up, Ruben? Good to see you in here. Seller's permit, good stuff. Thanks for the great content. My pleasure. I really appreciate that, Tizu. Your Discord has helped tremendously. Absolutely, that's the goal. I'm glad that's working. Where's Garrett? Garrett's at the gym, actually. Your Discord in it and the people on it are so helpful. My pleasure, my man. Speaking of VBB, I know, man, they're slacking. Do invoices need to be itemized? What do you mean by like next to each other with the unit counts typically, if that's what you mean? What do I use for accounting? QuickBooks, yep, and Inventory Lab. And then obviously have a professional help me out with that. What are the most bought items on Amazon? So probably right now it's illness test, but it doesn't matter what's the most bought. Actually tweeted this today. It's not what the best products are to sell. The best products are what you can find profitable. So all it matters is what can you find profitably. Favorite Lego flip? I did well with Lego Friends this year. Some Minecraft. Star Wars did too as well. I'm not sure. I just started using it. I think it's $15 or $30, something like that. Yep, all good questions. So, yep, I'm gonna get this back up here. Yep. So any questions you guys have, probably going to be on here till 8:15 or so. And just any questions you guys have, you let me know. What has been the best strategy for sourcing profitable items? I've used a bunch of different stuff over like the past year. What worked really well at the start was tactical expander and tactical arbitrage. Now I do a lot of my own reverse sourcing. So Tommy, I use, and you obviously guys got to do your own research on this stuff and everything. I use it for like tracking inventory costs and categorizing transactions and all that. Can't answer my question. What'd you ask? Yeah, so I mean, I don't know specifically of any, like, but I mean, you just gotta look them up on Google, try to find them, I would say. But I mean, if you can send over 500 units, you can work with us. Small business you own. Okay, good question here, Jason. Starting with $1,000 to do OA, how many SKUs is optional? So you always want to place test orders with stuff, like 5 to 10 units to get started. If you're just getting started, Jason, if you haven't already, you should check out our podcast. It's called the Buy Box Bandits. We posted literally today a beginner roadmap episode, so I think that'll be pretty helpful for you. But just jump in $1,000, even $500 is a great starting point that you can get your feet wet, test stuff, start making some money here and there, and get rolling. What do you do for manual sourcing that TA can't? I just like you can look a lot more data. You can just because I'm better at sourcing than TA is, just because I like have the capital to go deep on stuff if need be ever. And I don't think that was a great answer, but like I can account for special details on sites. I can Google products and find stuff where maybe the picture's a little off, but it's the same item. Besides like, so one thing is ungating is very easy to get done. For like beauty, grocery, toys, Lego, Nike, all that's very easy to get done ungating wise. Would you recommend using BrickSeek to get better deals and prior to going in the store? Yeah, BrickSeek's a great resource if you're doing retail arbitrage. Definitely. Yeah, BrickSeek is very, very good. You can even use BrickSeek for online arbitrage. Does Amazon reserve money from your payouts? Absolutely. Yep. Just because obviously they want to make sure everyone's getting the products they order. So they definitely delay your payments some. Are reselling books the way to start? It's a way to start. If you're really ambitious and you want to make thousands a month in profit, I would just recommend getting started with arbitrage right away. There is a much steeper learning curve with it, but that's why there's a lot more money to be made with it. So I'm no lawyer or anything. You don't necessarily need an LLC. I do have one for what it's worth, but once again, do your own research on that. Question: can you run multiple stores on Amazon like you can with Shopify or eBay? Kinda. Like there's some rules about it. I don't know specifically the details, but I mean, I don't see why you would need to, especially if you're asked like newer. My sales are a little slow today. Why don't you hire more VAs? Because I don't need them right now. Do you need a credit card? I believe you do, but that's something you could find out by going ahead and creating one. I mean, because you're going to need to create one if you want to make money with it anyway. So go through the process, and if they ask for one, then you need one. But I don't think so. Thanks for the tips. I'll try to be more active on Discord. Absolutely, man. Thank you for your interest in the Discord. You're awesome. Thanks for answering my questions. Absolutely, Fave4. Glad to have you here. If I start with retail arbitrage, out the quickest way to get ungated is through a couple different sites for different categories: EE Distribution, Frontier Co-op, and Katy Texas Wholesale for beauty, grocery, toys alike. If I found an item that Amazon sells and it currently has a buy box, can I, as a new seller, be able to compete if you can undercut them, which you probably can't because you're probably not getting stuff cheaper than they are. What's your schedule looking like? Not completely sure. Not completely sure, to be honest. We don't talk. We have like an ongoing group chat, but I don't really know what those guys are up to typically. I'm getting it cheap enough, but won't they just lower their price? Probably not. But you can see what they've been priced at via the Keep a chart. You'll be able to see that orange shading over time, whether they've raised or lowered their price. You sound like you're probably a newer seller, so to be honest, I would just stay away from competing with Amazon as much as possible, just because, I mean, I don't even typically do it. What's the longest you'll hold inventory for? So I try my best to move it as quick as possible. So I mean, I'm typically buying stuff hoping for it to move within, a week to 3 weeks. But occasionally, like basically in November, I bought some stuff that I then shipped in late November. Early November, I bought Legos, sent them in, and some toys and everything. Which prep study do you recommend? My own, if you can send over 500 units a month, shoot me a DM about that. But if not, if you're under 500 units a month, and I mean, I'm sure Google's a good starting place. Thank you guys. We got 48 of you in here. That's amazing. Thank you guys for being here. What percentage of your sales are replens? I try to have it be a high percentage, but like as much as possible, definitely over 50%. But with the holidays and stuff, like being in what we were in Q4, there was some stuff that I was just taking advantage of in the short term. Is your prep center in a sales tax free state? We are in Delaware. Did we make the course yet? No. So the course will be launching probably closer to the end of January. I mean, one store. I mean, you just wouldn't need to. Yeah, everyone pretty much just uses both accounts. The best everything's going to be found manually, just because you'll be looking through. You're not relying on anyone to find stuff. You're going where you're the only person that's looking in that little corner at that moment in time. You're not. No one else is getting access to that data. Course cost, not completely sure on the launch, which will be probably over a weekend. I think it'll be $150, and then we're gonna like the typical price is gonna be like 200 or 250. But I mean, literally just off that, like one thing you can pick up in there is gonna be able to make you, multiple X that, and that's not to count the dozens of other gems that are gonna be in that. But yep, that's that. And once again, like I'm not gonna stop giving out a ton of free value. That's just gonna be an option for people who want stuff laid out A to Z that they can really nicely access and just go through, in order and everything. There's going to be exclusive interviews and stuff in there, and just some things that might not necessarily be given out to just everyone. But I'll still be doing this. I'll still be streaming, Discord, all that, completely for free, making the course for as well as the people who just want a really nice set walkthrough curriculum they can access whenever they want. That contribute to the most of your revenue. So if you've ever heard of the 80-20 rule, that totally holds true for Amazon as well. 20% of your items are going to bring 80% of your profit and all that. I just usually purchase an item as needed and I go. Yeah, that's pretty much how everyone does it. Where are Garrett and Danny? Facts. Our Buy Box Bandit editors in the building. You get into anymore. So I and don't take this as an indication of anything you should do, but I'll hold Internet Kids NFT and some Book Games tokens from Gary Vee. Absolutely, GE, absolutely, or JE, absolutely, Jonathan. When there is a clearance sale for products and keep it looks good, so that's kind of something you want to play by ear depending on how long you think that sale is going to be going on. You could always go super hard on it and merchant fulfill stuff if the keep looks good, if it's moving, because while everyone else is buying that item clearance, you're going to be able to get that stuff listed immediately, merchant fulfilled, while they're FBAing everything. You'll be able to get sales, and worst comes to worst, if you're holding everything merchant fulfilled, you can just return stuff if it doesn't end up selling. Yeah, Juan, I would just, it's something you'll kind of pick up over time that's just a really nuanced judgment type thing. I would definitely go with the merchant filled option, like I just said. I think that'll be helpful. Have you used bots to purchase inventory? A little bit in the past, but I've kind of moved on from that. So not for like 6 months. Any recommendations? I would just ask around within the community, and obviously do your own research on everything. And then just probably Google it as well. But make sure you do your own research on that. Of course, Juan, I got you, man. This is why I do this. I want to help you guys make money. For the course, absolutely, yeah. So there's going to be a lot of stuff we talk about in there that it's like screen recordings of us going through, like Warner and I going through really specific things. So absolutely, right? Like Warner and I combined did $500,000 last month, right? Probably like 550 combined. So I mean, absolutely, like it's not just going to be beginner stuff in there. I've been going all in. Sometimes there's issues. Can't sell any of that so that's a shame. Never really run into that. New to this, if I bought a tour on clearance, will Amazon cash me out? No. So you have to send it to them and then it'll sell. That would be a ridiculously not good move for them. Their cash flow would be all screwed up. How long do you man on a daily basis? I mean, as little as possible to spend as much as possible, but definitely some time each day. Did you take class in business? No, not at all. There's free content, YouTube, podcasts, all that. Don't worry about like Jonathan. You know what I mean? Just start, man. Forget learning. Just start. You'll learn so much more by doing. Richie hustles in the building. Richie, your Buy Box Bandit episode's popping. Think, yeah, 528 views. Check that out. 528 views 4 days ago. Good stuff. Following your podcast every week, it's good stuff. I would recommend to try and find some new sellers. Absolutely. That's definitely a good idea. We had Tyler MN Holla on right here. He's doing some very good stuff there. He's a newer seller, and based on the feedback we got from that, you guys want to see some more new ones. So that's definitely a good idea. I appreciate the feedback. Boom. There we go. Exactly. Getting in the community, doing stuff, talking to people, taking action. It's a way to do it. Richie's a beast. Absolutely. Yep. So about 20 minutes in, so probably another 20 minutes or so we'll do tonight. Miles, get that. Danny's in the cold plunge right now. Any tips on getting more funds? Yeah, so there's obviously, depending on your risk tolerance, there's ways to get capital, right, credit, that kind of thing. We're picking up, side job, doing some other stuff, flipping some free stuff from Craigslist, all that. Richie's and Emman's Hala's videos, both amazing. Appreciate the love on the Buy Box Bandit episodes. I just listed a book on Amazon. Should I put my own pictures? Absolutely not. Do not do that. It's a complete waste of time. And think about when you shop on Amazon, you never see like just random pictures on there. You know what I mean? I'll be so down. Oh yeah. Okay, Ruben, can you DM me about that? I think that would be a good idea. We can get that set up. Do you ever use tactical wholesale at all? Nope, never heard of that. If you do arbitrage and resell, it's full price. I mean, it'd be in that 15% you made, right? That's not a good example because buying something it's 15% off and selling it for retail price, you'd lose money after fees. But I mean, in situations where the math works, that's literally how it works, right? Not everything's profitable or everyone would be doing this stuff. You know what I mean? What's the best software arbitrage software to start out with? Yeah, tactical arbitrage. I would say if you're looking to do like online arbitrage, yeah, Scout IQs for book arbitrage. Do you still only sell, or are you totally expanding? Probably about to buy some other, and did a lot in December, toys and stuff like that. Always looking for new things. Have a probably try to buy some toys actually these next few months as well. Do you or have you ever subscribed to an online arbitrage list company? I have not personally. I offer several in the Discord that are all currently sold out with super high retention. Probably this weekend we are going to launch a new one if any of you guys are interested. They sell out typically around 5 minutes. So literally like once we even sold out in like less than 5 minutes. So just be on the lookout in the Discord and your email. You'll get notified a few days prior on how we do our launches and everything. Deep in the Discord, your go-to business credit cards. If you're spending under 10K a month, Amex Blue Business Plus, or if you have really good credit, the Chase Ink Unlimited is really, really good. It's just, in my experience, hard to get. And then if you need to spend a ton of money, Amex Business Gold. Do you have any tips for selling on Mercari? No, you should sell on Amazon, but that's my take on it. Like, people definitely win on Mercari. It's obviously a platform people are buying stuff on. So I mean, take good pictures, optimize your listings and everything. I just don't have any advanced tips or anything because I haven't done it extensively. Learning so much from your videos too. Yeah, everyone check out Richie Hustle's channel as well for retail arbitrage. Definitely. Do you or have you sold on eBay? Nothing extensive. So I'd say no. Have a consistent staging backdrop and theme for your page, make it seem reputable, tag your items. All right, well, there's some game on Mercari listings. In IL, when you send, you already send. So typically, just because it works out better for repricing, I'll just refresh those, like add them to the same SKU, assuming the buy cost is the same. Absolutely. Shout out to you as well, Richie. We're just getting started, man. Are you going to ASD in February? I am not, but I know some of my friends are definitely. If my book, should I? Yeah, match the lowest FBA price, man. That's a good rule of thumb. The lowest used FBA. Rodriguez in the building. What's up, my man? How you doing? Do you sell in just USA? Just USA? Although I know some people who definitely kill it worldwide, so maybe something to look into in the future. Never better. 30 minutes in. It's good stuff. Regarding worldwide, saying one of my toys. Oh, that's interesting. Well, I mean, it would depend on the added cost, which you'd have to, obviously figure out and everything. Do you depend on a site discount or is it profitable at retail? Typically, you will obviously, in a perfect world, it's profitable at retail. There's obviously less of those opportunities, so it's definitely a mix of both. But some sites, they just have constant discounts running because I guess they get a lot of new customers and everything. So people, don't notice the same discount and everything just to create some scarcity. So definitely opportunities in both. All right, we just got an awesome Buy Box Bandit guest scheduled. I'm putting it on the calendar now. All right, getting that on the calendar. If you advertise a product, will it automate? No, it absolutely won't automatically. No. They're not just going to give you like that type of algorithmic push unless it's like a brand new product. But there's, obviously not tons of those opportunities. To reverse search 50,000 ISINs. Wow, nice. Can you talk about Keepa reverse sourcing with TA? Yeah. So, if you look at the Buy Box Bandit episodes with Oliver Flips and MN Holla Tyler, our two most popular episodes, they talk about using Keepa Product Finder, but basically, and specific examples of this. They go into Keepa, but not just the normal Keepa like graphs, Keepa Product Finder, which comes with the normal Keepa version. Then they search product criteria, search Amazon's whole catalog, pull a spreadsheet of the ASINs, plug that into TA, and search through with those. So it's a little advanced stuff, but obviously, you got to go where other people want to go if you want to make money people will make. Famous GM, thanks for the love on the podcast. I'm glad you're enjoying those. Can you do anything if a product is gated in the wrong category? That's interesting. Perhaps you can contact Amazon about it. I assume so, but I'm not completely sure. Loving the pod. Think I've watched almost every episode. Thanks. Yeah, episode 30 was posted today, I believe. It's either 29 or 30, which is awesome. All right. Yep. So I'm gonna hop off in the next few minutes here. So any final questions you guys have, let me know. Best brands to get ungated in. It depends what you want to sell, man. There's tons of money in toys, beauty, grocery, shoes, all that. Just depends what you want to sell. But it's not a bad place to start with toys. Minimum profit and ROI. Yeah, I mean, if I'm gonna be able to sell hundreds of something, I'll take 10% at 10% net profit, 30% ROI all day. Obviously, that's much lower than my normal, but I'll take that in certain cases, definitely. Hardest thing for you to get over regard. The hardest part is just realizing that you can make tons of money with it, right? Continuing day in day out to work on stuff till you eventually find something that really really clicks. Do you do a lot of shoes? I do not. And adding, you click each shipment, check the bunch box, and finish shipment. No, I'm pretty sure that's the quickest way to do it. So PA does for toys, they don't for clothing. They don't for shoes as well. Come from your research or another I mean, it's us and our team. It's 100 a month, limited to 30 sellers, and that's why they sell out so quick. Yeah, so we'll do an episode with Warner soon. Probably the week the course launches. Could I share an ASIN for you to look at? Moon Lambo, let's if you want to message me privately, I'm happy to do that. Just because I'm gonna hop off here in a few minutes, and I obviously don't want to expose that. But send it to me privately, like on Instagram or Twitter or Discord. I'm happy to look at it. But thank you to the 33 of you still around and everyone watching or rewatching and all that. I'll see you guys in the next one. Be on the lookout in the Discord for when I'm streaming again. But talk to you guys soon. Thanks a lot.